do you make of it? What's happened to this village? The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage, a waking nightmare made by men. But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli Lu, warrior.
Have my gratitude. I am truly pleased to have you as an apprentice. This is a mere token of my... This brings us a full step. The bodies of Masters, Azure and Lusat can be admitted. If only I could undo these wretched shackles.
Well, I see you found another wonderful. You are a worthy... Make the journey to the capital, Leyndell. that lies to the east of the altar. The two fingers will deny your passage. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the Elden Ring, for we are tarnished.
I had made only once before. Look there. The fingers. Fine work, brave tarnished. The greater will is pleased. You have earned the right to become now. Seek the Earth Tree to become Elden Lord. The fingers expect as much from you as they do, young. Take this. Now, become Elden Lord. Queen Marika is the vessel of the Elden Ring, carrier of its a god in truth. But after the Elden Ring's shattering, she was imprisoned, a grim punishment for shattering the Order. Despite her god, the thing. Marika's trespass demanded a heavy, but even in shackles, she remains a god and the Vision's vessel. Confer great runes to become Elden Lord and join Queen Marika as her consort. The fingers have willed it so. Now you may go. Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
It lies elsewhere. But my body is on the Weeping Peninsula at the southern tip, imprisoned in the ruins just down from the Church of Marika. Can you make the journey to my body? I have something that I can only trust. My body is imprisoned. Can you make the journey? I have something. My apprentice. Thank you. These shackles take a toll on us all. There is something I need you to look after. My primal glintstone. A star has fallen, and my fortunes wait. Someone may come for my life. And so, I entrust myself. Thank you, my apprentice. This is my essence. Please, treat it. Treat it. What you hold is...
Always good to see you safe. So, this is a black knife. I can scarcely believe you managed to get your hands on this. You recall our conversation about the Night of the Black Knives, yes? They say the assassins who carried out the deed were scions of the Eternal City. A group entirely of women, arrayed in armor of silver under cloaks which fooled the eye. The knives they wielded, though, were imparted with the power of the Rune of Death through sinister rite. Please, I beg of you, lend me the knife print. I'd love nothing more than to tease out its secrets. Though only a fragment, a very specific ritual had to be performed to impart the power of the Rune of Death. Traces of the one who performed the rite are sure to remain in the imprint. Half my body has been suffused with death. I'm certain it will help me see. Ah, my examination is complete. Here's the knife print back, with my thanks. Now I have a fairly good idea who performed the rite upon the blade. The person who orchestrated the Night of the Black Knives. Lunar Princess Rani. One of the children born to King Demigod and sister to General Radahn and Praetor Rykard. Hers was the name I discovered in the imprint. Truly, you have my thanks. But if I might be so bold, I would like to ask something more of you. If Rani truly is the one who plotted that fateful night, then she should bear the curse mark of destined death somewhere upon her flesh. I would like you to procure it for me. And then all will be laid bare. I will have the answers I have sought for so long. I have some idea of Rani's potential whereabouts. There's a manor to the north of the Academy of Rhea Lucari. It is the familial home of the Carian royals, from whom there's been talk of the old royals' vassals gathering there in recent years. Rani's whereabouts since the shattering are a well-kept secret. She hasn't been seen even once. But I suspect she might have returned to the manor in which she was born. I'm afraid there's something I must tell you. Do you know of those who live in death? The very notion of life in death defies the Golden Order. By Dee's account, these defiled fiends must be expunged. But truth be told, I seek the curse mark to save them. You may find this peculiar, but I discovered something in my examination of the Night of the Black Knives. These souls have committed no offense. They have every right to life, only they happen to touch upon a flaw in the Order. Yes, indeed. If Dee knew what drives me now, he would surely boil over with rage. Or perhaps he would even feel some pity. But no need to fret. None of that will come to pass. I can tell a good lie when I need to. If Lunar Princess Rani truly is the one who plotted that fateful night, then she should bear the curse mark of destined death somewhere upon her flesh. Would you be willing to procure it for me? She may have returned to the manor that is her royal Carian residence to the...
You are so very warm. My dear, have you ever heard of Black Knife Prints? Dear Roger likes to talk of them when abed, and the ancient plot, in which the first of the black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy. These grand affairs are hardly my forte, but dear Roger began to weep as he spoke. In truth, I've heard tell from someone else about the black knife prints that fascinate dear Roger so. But it wouldn't be right to give this to him, stuck as he is in the Round Table hold. Perhaps you could make use of it?
Again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Rena. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and heart tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee in I see. Quite the sleuth. Indeed, I am the witch. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying black knives through fearsome... I did it all. But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest, I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away. And it is upon that flesh the curse mark is carved. And why should I reveal that to thee? I performed the act, not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed. But all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here now. The curse mark thou seekest is not here now.
Always good to see you safe. So, I see. When Rani shed her flesh, she shed the curse mark too. You know, not everyone would trust such a tale. But if she in her current form is nothing more than the living doll you profess, then perhaps it's true after all. Forgive the bluntness of the notion, but how would you like to become one of Rani's... only in order to get what we want, of course. The location of the body which bore the curse mark, which right now I haven't the faintest. And the best way to find out is for you to enter her service and take a poke around on the sly. I know you've got what it takes. Not only are you a superb fighter, but people want to trust you. I've seen it. Can you become Rani's vassal to advance our agenda? While in her service, you'll be able to take a poke around on the sly and determine the location of her original body that bears the curse mark. I realize that I'm asking you to put yourself in grave danger, but I know you've got what it takes. Quite possibly the only one, in fact.
The curse mark now. Oh, is that so? Thou wouldst render me aid. Is that thy proposal? Affording thyself opportunity to grope about for the curse mark's location, no doubt. Very well. There's nothing wrong with a well-laid scheme. What's more, if my past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious enough to see what thy destiny portends. I'll allow it. Enter my service, and good hunting to thee. Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. Art thou aware of the star that struck Limgrave? It left a vast crater, and through it lieth the eternal city of Nokron. Go there to find the city's hidden treasure. Ah yes, E.g. my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerer's art. Like thee, heed not their peculiarities. I am sure the others will be doing... Ah yes, E.g. my war counselor, and like thee, heed not their peculiarities. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Rani has explained everything. You've defeated General Radan. Unlocking the stars. A grand reward, justly procured by any measure. Again, I am Iji, the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith, and Lady Rani's war counselor. I welcome one of your caliber. A fellow champion in service of Lady Rani. Let us give all together. Let us give together.
I see. You must be Rani. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Celovis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you. But since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all. I reside in another tower close by. Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Rani. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes? I reside. Come and pay me, should you. If it were up to... But who am...
I shall soon enter my slumber, and it will be some time before this doll's body is not without its sin. Still, I look forward to the good news when I arise.
I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you? Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks. I expect.
Crippled by madness. All he wanted. Finally, my work is done. I'm no longer bound to this fortress. I have a task in mind. Oh, may we meet again, if the fates deign it. Bring. It's time I went to... May we meet again, if the fates deign. Current, countless sorcerers fell to her hand. The most dangerous mage in the entire history of Rhea Lucaria's academy. It is strange, though. The woman, she was like a husk. Her soul already fled. I suspect Selen lives on, elsewhere. I'm sure she'll turn up eventually, in another body. A sickening thought. But one that won't stop gnawing at me. I suspect Selen lives... I'm sure she... A sickening thought.
Maybe I should tell you. Lately, I feel I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, fathomless slumber. And I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way before, since you're so scary and all.
Is that potion what I think it is? Bloody Celovus. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak. But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer? Or would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard? Good. I'll dispose of the potion myself. You go and see Celovus, but don't give anything away. Just tell him that you tricked your mark into drinking the potion, as planned. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing. His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
Ah, you, please. Leave Miss Pathetic, I know, but I need... has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done anything for him, to place him on the throne of Elden Lord. And yet though it was not my intent, I betrayed him. And I can no longer trust him, Father. To think he'd order his men to enact such tragedy. Where is the justice he purports in that? He once told me that if he became Elden Lord, he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated ever again. Was he simply lying to me?
I heard that you lent a hand. He seemed positively. He must be possessed of great mental force. It anchors his will and sustains him, despite his grievous wounds. You truly are to dear Roger, and myself too. Then good day to you, my dear.
Did you need something else? Well, what have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me. Did you need...
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place. The stolen hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well, though I ask you deliver this message to the Round Table Hold. I am Via, deathbed companion, hark Round Table. Disturb not the death of Godwyn, the exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting, to one day welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object? Our Lord will rise, the Lord of the many and the meek.
So, you had Nefelli drink them? then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I may have expected too much of her to begin with.
My apprentice. Just thank you. You've helped me fill a new body once again, and it's truly a gem. Young and full of vigor, a snug fit for my primal glintstone. Better still, I've shed those awful shackles. Finally, I can return to the Academy, to my dear apprentice. Finally, I can return to the Academy, to expel the Karian royal family and restore the primeval current.
Break into a man's private chambers, rooting about as you please. Your oafishness knows no bounds. Fine and well. You tricked Nepheli and had her drink the potion. I believe that makes you my accomplice. You yearn for a puppet of your own? Well, normally one of your stature would never be allowed. But perhaps I can make a very special... Now. You have much to look forward to further down this road. Interested in a little? It will produce the finest of puppets, which I aspire to cherish with these very hands. A ploy to fool even Lady Ran. I knew I had you pegged. You're just like me. Then I'd like you to procure something. A rather unique starlight shard that glistens with amber. With that, my special draft will gleam with nectar, and even a demigod would be slave to its charms. You managed to. The blessed day is finally upon us. Goodness gracious, the way it glistened. To think this was once a demigod's very... My, oh my, oh my. Yes, I should give... Please, it's all yours. It's... Now just you wait. The merriment, the scheme I promised is to be revealed very shortly.
Seems I am no match for you, but I've learned a thing or two myself. You see, I've sliced the finger off. Please. Please, Eleonora. Yield to the cessplant no longer. Do not stain the immaculacy of your sword. Your flesh. Your fire. It's finally complete. The perfection of my draft, gleaming nectar. Give it to Rani and ensure she The dead-eyed doll lets down her guard in your presence, rather remarkably. Though she might dip her hands in the dirt and feign that icy persona, she's a frail, gentle girl at heart. You... Under that once you have Rani drink my draught, my skin, and we'll be in a position to just imagine the pure
Well, this is a most unpleasant awakening. The depths of wickedness never fail to surprise me. I am saddened that thou wouldst succumb to such depravity. Led astray by Celavis with devious tonic in hand. Didst thou think to have thy way with me? Begone, hapless scum. I won't have another whiff of thy rotten breath. I have spoken. Away from my sight. This is the third time, fiend. Enough of thy unbearable breath.
Greetings. I see you have undergone absolution. The miracle that blossoms from these grounds. Good. As such, the bond you may have strained has been restored to its rightful state. Be mindful not to take for granted the serenity restored by this miracle, and take care never to break.
Jeren, bringer of my death. You have my gratitude for freeing me from my shackles. The break is done. Join the school to reflect on your mistakes. Ah, my apprentice. You've saved my skin once again. Do you see this? The Queen of Caria is no more. With the bodies of Masters Azure and Lusat returned, the Academy can hone the primeval current, so that we, fallen children of the stars, shall beam with brilliance once again. My apprentice, will you stay with us here? I know it's not. You have your own calling. To be the next Elden Lord. But do think of me, of your teacher. On the eve of your crowning, you will always be my darling pupil. Rest assured that I, no, the entire Academy will swear allegiance, my apprentice. Become Elden Lord. Perhaps here is a symbol of my allegiance. Do you recall what once I told you? That glintstone is the amber of the cosmos, and sorcery is the study of the stars and the life therein. When you become Elden Lord, please lay bare the secrets of life which course the Elden. Next time, I will be... Oh, one last thing. If you fail to claim your throne, you can always pay me a visit. Oh, don't fret. Even my dullest pupils will always have a place here.
My friend, I...
Art thou now assured of thy want to be born anew? Be not alarmed, nor afeared. I would birth thee as a